Sometimes, the deepest wounds are not caused by the people who hurt us, but by the revenge we refuse to let go of. In the wide, quiet plains of Montana, where golden grass stretched beneath endless skies, lived a 48-year-old rancher named Ethan Miller. Ethan owned a small ranch at the edge of a western town. His closest companion was Buck, an old brown and white ranch horse who had carried him through countless winters, long cattle drives, and years of hardship. Ethan had always been a hard-working and patient man. Until the day his neighbor, Cole Harris, made a decision that changed everything. During a violent summer storm, Cole had opened a damaged section of his fence, allowing several cattle to escape. The animals crossed onto Ethan's property and destroyed much of his hayfield. Ethan lost nearly everything he had prepared for the coming winter. When Ethan confronted Cole, his neighbor apologized. "I'll pay you back," Cole promised. But weeks passed. Then months. Cole never paid. Ethan watched his savings disappear as he struggled to buy enough hay for his animals. That was when something inside him changed. "I'll make him regret what he did," Ethan whispered one evening. Buck stood beside the barn, listening quietly. From that day forward, Ethan stopped thinking about rebuilding his ranch. He thought only about revenge. When Cole prepared to sell a herd of cattle, Ethan secretly spread rumors that the animals were unhealthy. When Cole needed help repairing his barn, Ethan refused. And when Cole's young son asked Ethan for assistance during a broken wagon wheel, Ethan simply turned away. Every small act of revenge made Ethan feel powerful for a moment. But Buck began to change. The old horse no longer greeted Ethan at the gate. He became quiet whenever Ethan approached. As the years passed, Ethan's ranch slowly recovered, but his heart did not. Every time he looked across the fence and saw Cole's ranch, the old anger returned. He remembered the ruined hayfield, the unpaid debt, and the nights when he had wondered how he would feed his animals through winter. Buck seemed to sense it. Whenever Ethan stared toward Cole's property, Buck would stand beside him and gently nudge his shoulder. "Not today, old friend," Ethan would say. But deep inside, Ethan knew he was lying. One evening, Ethan found an old photograph inside the barn. It showed him as a younger man, standing beside his father and a much younger Buck. His father had once told him, "A man's strength isn't measured by how hard he can strike back. It's measured by what he chooses not to do when he has every reason to." Ethan stared at the photograph for a long time. He had forgotten those words. Before the day ended, he would be given one final choice between revenge and mercy. Then one autumn afternoon, a violent storm swept across the Montana plains. Lightning struck near Cole's ranch. A fire erupted inside his barn. Ethan saw the flames from his own property. He also saw Cole trapped near the burning stable. For a moment, Ethan stood frozen. This was the moment he had imagined for years. The moment when the man who had hurt him would finally lose everything. But Buck suddenly ran toward the burning barn. "Buck!" The old horse stopped at the fence and looked back at Ethan. Something broke inside him. Ethan remembered every winter they had survived together. Every mile Buck had carried him. Every time the old horse had stayed beside him when life became difficult. And suddenly Ethan understood. Buck had never cared who was right. He only knew that someone was in danger. Ethan ran after him. He broke through the burning fence and pulled Cole away from the flames. Together, they escaped just before part of the barn collapsed. Cole fell to his knees in the mud, coughing. "Why did you save me?" he asked. Ethan looked at him for a long moment. "Because I don't want to become the man my anger turned me into." Cole lowered his eyes. "I was wrong," he whispered. "I should have paid you years ago." Ethan could have demanded everything. He could have reminded Cole of every painful day. Instead, he simply said, "Then make it right." The next morning, Ethan returned to his ranch with Buck walking slowly beside him. For the first time in years, Ethan felt lighter. He finally realized that revenge had never punished Cole as much as it had punished him. It had stolen his peace, hardened his heart, and nearly turned him into someone he no longer recognized. Buck had shown him something simple. Sometimes forgiveness is not about forgetting what someone did. It is about refusing to let their mistake decide who you become. And from that day forward, Ethan rebuilt his ranch, not with revenge in his heart, but with peace. Because the greatest victory is not watching the person who hurt you suffer. It is becoming free from the anger that once controlled you. If you were Ethan, would you save the person who hurt you, even when revenge was finally within your reach?